Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Wisdom and Wit. We've got a fantastic show for you tonight, so buckle up and prepare to laugh. Now, let's get this party started. You know, folks, I've been hearing a lot about this new Alabama Department of Government Efficiency, or ALDOGE, as they're calling it. Sounds like a dog breed, doesn't it? Yeah, I've got me an ALDOGE. Real efficient little guy. Pisses on command and everything. But seriously, this ALDOGE thing is supposed to be inspired by Elon Musk and that Vivek Ramaswamy fella. Now, I don't know about you, but when I think of efficiency, the first thing that comes to mind is definitely a billionaire who spends his time tweeting memes and smoking weed on podcasts. They say this ALDOGE is going to tackle regulatory overreach. You know what that means, right? It's like when your wife reaches over and grabs your junk while you're trying to watch the game. Honey, that's regulatory overreach. I'm trying to be efficient here. And let's talk about this lack of transparency they're mentioning. I mean, come on, Alabama. The only thing less transparent than your government is my Uncle Billy's moonshine. That stuff's so clear. You could read the Bible through it. If any of us could actually read, that is. Now, they're saying Alabama's been spending more taxpayer dollars than ever before. Well, no kidding. Have you seen the price of cousin repellent lately? It ain't cheap keeping the family reunions PG-13. I'll tell you that much. But here's the kicker, folks. They've been running surpluses every year since 2016. You know what that means? It means they've been taking more of our hard-earned cash than they need. It's like going to a strip club and tipping the dancers with $100 bills when they only ask for ones. Sure, it looks impressive, but at the end of the night, you're the one eating ramen for a month. And get this, they're saying public school support staff positions have increased by over 3,000 in the last decade. Now, I'm all for education. But do we really need that many people to tell our kids they can't pray in school or read books that ain't on the approved list? You know what I think? I think this ALDOGE thing is just a fancy way of saying, we've been screwing up, but now we're going to screw up more efficiently. It's like when your drunk uncle decides to efficiently mow the lawn at 3 a.m. Sure, he might get it done, but the neighbors are going to be pissed, and there's a good chance someone's losing a toe. But hey, at least they're inviting us regular folks to participate. It's like they're saying, hey y'all, come on down and help us figure out how to waste less of your money. It's the government equivalent of asking your kids to help you balance your checkbook. Now, don't get me wrong, I love Alabama. It's a great state. Where else can you find a place where the football is professional, the politicians are amateur, and the family trees are straight as an arrow? But I gotta hand it to them. They're trying. It's like watching your grandpa try to use a smartphone. It's adorable. It's probably gonna end in frustration. But damn it, you gotta respect the effort. All right, folks, that's my time. But don't you worry, we've got more laughs coming your way. Up next, we've got a man who knows a thing or two about efficiency. He's so efficient, he can bankrupt a casino faster than you can say, you're fired. Please welcome to the stage the one, the only Donald.
Thanks, Jimmy. Great to be here. You know, I always say Jimmy's introductions are like a Democrat's promise, long-winded, and ultimately disappointing. Yeah, I said it. Sue me. Speaking of disappointments, have you heard about this Kansas Senate President Ty Masterson announcing a government efficiency committee? Talk about an oxymoron, right? Government efficiency? That's like saying jumbo shrimp or liberal intelligence. But hey, at least they're trying. It's cute, really. You know, this whole thing reminds me of the time I tried to teach my pet goldfish to do my taxes. I figured, hey, it's got about the same attention span as your average government worker, might as well give it a shot. So there I am, explaining deductions to this fish, and let me tell you, it had about as much comprehension as AOC at an economics lecture. But seriously, folks, government efficiency is like trying to find a virgin in a whorehouse. Theoretically possible, but highly unlikely. And let's be honest, the only thing the government does efficiently is waste our money. They're like a drunk sorority girl with daddy's credit card, swipe first, ask questions never. Now, I'm not saying all government workers are useless. Some of them are very efficient at collecting their paychecks and planning their vacations. It's like they have a PhD in slacking off. They're so good at it, they should teach a masterclass. But hey, maybe I'm being too harsh. Maybe this efficiency committee will actually do something. Maybe they'll find a way to make the DMV run smoothly. And maybe pigs will fly out of my ass and deliver my mail faster than the USPS. Yeah, I said it. Sue me. You know what would make government more efficient? If we ran it like a strip club. Think about it. Everyone's motivated, customer service is top-notch, and if you don't perform, you're out on your ass. Plus, we'd save a fortune on chairs. Everyone would just sit on laps. But let's get back to this Ty Masterson guy. I Googled him, and let me tell you, he looks about as exciting as a wet paper bag at an origami convention. But hey, at least he's trying to do something. Unlike some politicians who are so useless they couldn't organize a piss-up in a brewery. You know what's really funny about this whole situation? The fact that they need a committee to figure out how to be efficient. It's like needing a committee to decide whether you should wipe your ass after taking a dump. Some things should just be common sense, folks. But I guess that's the problem with government. Common sense is about as rare as a straight guy at a Cher concert. They overcomplicate everything. It's like they're allergic to simplicity. If the government was in charge of making sandwiches, they'd probably need a 500-page manual and 3 subcommittees just to decide which side of the bread to put the mayo on. And don't even get me started on the cost of these committees. They probably spend more money trying to save money than they actually save. It's like going all-you-can-eat buffet to start your diet. The logic is so twisted, it makes a pretzel look straight. But you know what? Maybe we're looking at this all wrong. Maybe inefficiency is the government's way of creating jobs. Think about it. The more inefficient they are, the more people they need to hire to fix the inefficiency. It's like a perpetual motion machine of incompetence. Brilliant. I can just imagine the job listings now. Wanted. Professional paper pusher. Must excel at looking busy while accomplishing nothing. Advanced degree in bureaucratic nonsense preferred. But hey, who knows? Maybe this efficiency committee will surprise us all. Maybe they'll revolutionize government operations. And maybe I'll wake up tomorrow and find out I'm actually a Democrat. Stranger things have happened, like Hillary Clinton's emails disappearing. Oops, did I say that out loud? Yeah, I said it. Sue me. You know what? I think I've ranted enough about government inefficiency for one night. It's time to bring out someone who knows a thing or two about efficiency, at least when it comes to emptying a man's wallet. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the lovely, the talented, the probably has daddy issues Dixie.
Thank you, everyone. It's been a blast tonight. Remember, laughter is the best medicine, but if you need real help, don't forget to call your doctor. Good night.